on. You know what I'd ask you to do and still not experience peace? Find somebody that you can be a blessing to. Find somebody that you can be a blessing to. Look for somebody else to touch. And you know what? You'll find you can't have the peace of God. There's one last piece that the Bible talks about this. So we can have peace with God. We have the peace of God. And as Luke chapter 2 finally talks about, there'll be peace on earth. You know, those men that morning who were fighting that battle, the generals who were causing the war and were in charge of the war, you know what? They didn't like it. In fact, they wanted it to stop real quick. And what we need to realize, folks, even in this gathering of believers here in this church, that outside these walls, we may not understand it, and we may not even understand the grand scope of that, but there is still somebody who started the war to begin with is going to do everything he can to keep it going. It's the devil himself. There's somebody greater. Those troops were fighting, and then all of a sudden they stopped, but there was somebody greater behind them that wanted to make sure that peace never happened. There's a devil out there that wants to do everything he can to keep you from having any sort of peace in your life. But praise the Lord, there's going to become a time when there will be peace on earth. That God is going to set things right. That there is going to become a time, as the book of Revelation talks about, is that old devil will be chained up and will be cast into a lake of fire to be tormented for all eternity. And there will be peace on earth. It's going to be a glorious thing. But I use that for this reason, to help you realize, is there still a war going on? There's still a war going on. And as believers, we need to be aware of that. Every day, there's a battle going on. And every day, there's a devil that's going to try to get you to sin. There's a devil that every day is stirring up the circumstances of life of everybody and giving struggle in people's life every day. And there's a devil out there that is trying to make you selfish. And there's a devil that doesn't want you to have any peace in your life. And you have to fight him. You have to resist him every day. Because there will be a day when God will set everything right. There will be that day when there truly will be peace on earth. During this time, we love to sing that song, and it's a great song. This is the very first song we started off with, Joy of the World. When that song was originally written, if you read it real carefully, and read all the verses, it's really not talking about a baby coming in a manger. It's talking about Jesus Christ coming in. Joy of the world, the Lord's come. When he comes back as the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. It will happen. I hope it happens in 2011. I hope it happens before the end of this day. But folks, it might not. It might be 2012 he comes back, or 2013. But until then, what do we have to do? Man, just keep fighting. Keep fighting. We have peace with God. I hope you have the peace of God. Because there will be a time when God sets everything right. Shall we stand with our heads bowed and our eyes closed? Nobody looking around.